Golf is probably one of the most dynamic movements of all sports. You gotta create a lot of club head speed, so they have to be explosive. So you have to train them explosively. Load and explode, come on, get through it. Outside.
Over the last decade, the PGA Tour has seen a cultural shift as gym workouts have become part of the routine, causing a player's physical trainer to become more vital than ever before.
Use your core as far as you can. 10, there you go, buddy. Nice. Come on.
It's hard for me to keep track of everything and build a good workout, and his professionalism and his expertise in working out and adapting that to golf. It makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel fit and strong.
5, there you go, perfect, buddy. That's it. I love coaching these athletes. It's been my lifelong dream is to train athletes and get them results and see them improve. My main goal is to keep them injury-free.
They know that if they're stronger, fitter, faster, better balance, they're going to get fewer injuries and they're going to perform at a much higher level. It matters to these guys. They're very competitive. Good.
Tiger Woods' dedication to the gym in the mid-90s sparked this fitness trend, setting a tone that still resonates today.
Obviously, Tiger set an example for all of us. And everybody seems to be doing the right stuff. Everybody seems to be working hard in the physical part of the game, and it's important. I mean, we're doing it for a reason.
Saturday, Sunday rolls around, the guys start becoming fatigued, and the guy that's literally in better shape is the one that's going to be left standing and looking strong. It's love for the soul.
I hate you, Jeff. Fortunately, I've got a couple great trainers. I've come to the conclusion that I'm not going to do it by myself, so having a couple guys that are making me do it is a good way for me to stay into it.
And instructors continue to push players to raise the bar through strength training, flexibility, and endurance exercises.
The first couple times are pretty rough. I mean, he really pushes you and pushes you to that limit, but it's kind of like one of those things you can't wait to do again.
Everything's working as one piece. So drive, boom, posture.
I can only perform as good as my body will let me. Now we're utilizing all the resources they have, and they definitely beat me up a little bit, but it's something that I know that at the end of the day it's going to help me be a better player.
Game over. I'm done.
In 2016, golfers will take their place amongst the world's greatest athletes at the Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. And it will be on sport's biggest stage where their sport will be showcased like never before. 16 years ago, the thought of golf in the Olympics was just a far-fetched dream. But then, along came Tiger Woods.
You can't do that.
Woods burst onto the scene in 1996 and brought with him a new approach to golf that influenced an entire generation.
If you ask any of the young guys growing up who their hero was, it was Tiger Woods.
He came out and just pretty much demolished the whole field and was hitting it 40 yards further than everyone else, and that was kind of the beginning of the new era of golf. That's really what brought, I think, all the athletes to golf.
Growing up, Michael Jordan was my idol. The way he dominated the sport was amazing. Tiger really took that into golf. I mean, he's dominated this game.
What that was just someone who was better than everybody else, and he was playing at a game no one's ever played at before, and probably never will.
Woods' impact was felt both on and off the course and is seen nearly every week on the PGA Tour, as those players that once watched him now compete against him and train just like him.
When I first came out on tour, there was only two of us in the gym. It was myself and BJ, and that was it. No one else worked out. The fitness was not part of golf. People just looked at golf as being golf and not golf as a sport.
He looks like an athlete. He looks like a linebacker sometimes. The training that he puts into golf is the same training that the other athletes, football, hockey, baseball, basketball, they're all putting into it. There's other athletes wanting to come over now because of the way Tiger started it.
Once people started seeing that it did improve their game, because I know there's a stigma that lifting hurt your game, you couldn't hit the ball as far, but now we're seeing the exact opposite. Golfers are now becoming athletes. You have to be physically prepared.
Woods' dedication in the gym and his play on the course changed the game forever, bringing to golf a new kind of player, a true athlete, thus moving golf from a game to now, most definitely, a sport.
The golf swing is very athletic now, not just skill-based. The amount of power that guys are hitting the ball with it's getting violent, and you have to be an athlete to be able to handle that kind of torque on the back and other joints in the body.
I've heard that it's a game or it's a hobby or whatever you want to call it, but I don't know many hobbies that take as much coordination, strength as this does. Yeah, we're not running and jumping and doing things that maybe you'd do in a basketball or football or whatever. There's no contact, obviously, but if it was just a game, I think it would be easier for a lot more people to play it.
If you went back to golf 20, 30 years ago, the only people who played golf were generally rejects from other sports. But now, athletes are actually choosing to play golf as their first sport. And the guys are physically bigger, they're in the gym, and there's a lot of guys out there playing golf who would be capable of competing in any sport.
Look where we've come. Go ask the best athletes in the world at their respective sports, what sport do they want to become better at? 90-something% of them would say golf.